Hello, my lovely starborns. How are you all doing? Hopefully, well. A lot of activations, right? Crazy times. Never a dull moment. Anyway, so I hope you guys are doing well. And I hope this setup is better now. Now you can see the cards and hear me. And yeah, it's cool now. So, today I'm being guided to do a collective reading for my lovely star ones, right? And what is going on in general. So this is going to be open ended, but yes, I know the frequency shift is like drastic. It's really explosive at this point in time, and there's a lot that is going on. If you look at the Schumann resonance, it's like one day we are being flooded with white light, and the next day total blackout for like more than 20 hours straight. And yeah, then followed by purge, and then this calm, and then purge, calm, light, blackout. It's like, oh, everything is just like there's a bit of chaos at play, which kind of makes sense with the dragon year coming in. So this is the first reading that I'm doing since the Chinese New Year started, right? The yang energy of the wood dragon. Look at the year 2012, you guys. 2012, a lot of stuff happened. Good stuff happened, progressive stuff happened, yeah. But also look at what went wrong, what mistakes were made, if any, and how around this time you can do things differently. Be mindful of that too. So yeah, let's see what's happening. What do we need to know? What do we need to know about the craziness spirit? Okay, the Holy Spirit, angels and guides. What do we need to know? Messages for my lovely starborns, anything and everything that we need to know. Final. Let's see. A pet. Chaos. Talk about chaos. Imhotep. Love this. The guy with blue hair. Ooh. Kemtef. Oh, look at that. Okay, you guys. This is good. This is good. And Ta. Wow. So we got the first and the final card in the fire family. Okay, that's relevant. That's relevant. Now, as you can see, the Caduceus on the Imhotep card, right? And even the solar disk with the wings, and his aromatherapy pan, cauldron, more like, and his blue hair. So if you're finding your deep connection with the source energy through the blue flame, and even his hair is blue. Look at that. Thus, let's see. I want to look at the main card, which is Uppet, and that is from the Moon family. So yeah, that is connected to manifestation, abundance, prosperity. So it represents a beginning. Pet is basically the sky, She's the ancient star goddess related to the part of the sky where the North Pole was situated. For in the celestial north was the mythical birthplace where the great mother Tauret was represented as the bringer forth from the waters in the shape of a hippopotamus. Nothing is hippo. Hippo. All right. Nothing is older than the great mother and child. And as Tauret and Seth, yeah, by the way, she is Seth's side chick. Yeah. Why did I use that? Side chick. Not really. I mean, what is side chick? Seriously. Let me take that back. But seriously, I do not believe that we can take back the words we speak. That is why I try to pay extra attention to what comes out of my mouth. That's why I'm kind of slow. But seriously, that just came out of nowhere, side chick. But I mean, it's not a bad thing. She became the main chick because Seth's actual partner, uh, what's her name? The cheating sister of Isis. Yeah, so she actually, it was not all that great of a partner, right? So of course he moved on to the next one. I don't know why I am justifying what was going on in their personal life, but anyway, let's keep it moving. Yeah, so basically, she is ancient, really ancient. And I think Seth found his true match when, most likely, I believe, like, he was definitely seeing her even when he was with that woman. Why can I not remember her name? Isis's sister. Seth's wife or something, right? What's her name? Let me see. N. It starts with N. Mm, Nepthat, right? Nepthat. Yeah. Anyway, the Great Bear and Dog Star. These were the gods of the Typhonians within the land long before they were reintroduced as the Semite Astarte and Rasatec. I'm being reminded of Baal and Ashtaroth. Is a similar kind of energy coming in. It's really, really ancient beings. Now, the polar star was the fixed point, the center around which everything revolved and which was continually giving birth to everything. What did I tell you? Did I mention Tiamat? So that's the energy that is present. That is the divine feminine energy of the year of the dragon, connected to the number 8. That is the energy of the primordial mother, Tiamat or Thoret, which is Apet here. Because in Apet form, she is benevolent. She is a wish provider. She is a kind of like in her godmother role, right? And of course, as you can see, the crocodile there, that is representative of her darkness, of her shadow, and also her choice of lovers. Seth. Anyway, I'm pretty sure they enjoyed each other very much. Anyway, she's pretty cool actually. She helps people in the Dwat. She helps them navigate. She protects them too. She's the one on the ship too. Yeah, I got all that from Moon Knight. I really liked her character. She's actually there in Moon Knight. Aipo. And she's called Tawret, not Apet. So Apet was the pregnant goddess, the netter of multiplication and generation, and she was also the netter of archetypal numbers. The the matrix that carries what is reborn. And in the card, she's connected to the reincarnation cycle. They are the reason, these beings are the reason that Earth is on the descension spiral. Why Earth is caught up in a karmic loop. And you can see descension right here in this card, right? And the snake is trying to ascend out of the descension itself. So the matrix is set up for descension. And that is kind of connected to the energy of how. So we understand this ascension process as a collective energy, right? It is collective, yes. If we take, like, if we think of all the people who are actually doing the work and ascending, if we combine them together, that becomes a collective, essentially. So that's how, yeah, sure. But a big chunk is not doing all that. A big chunk is very comfortable in their material reality. They're very comfortable where they are at when it comes to their consciousness itself. So, and since everything is intrinsically connected throughout the universe, now when you're caught up with these very people in the collective where you are actually present, okay, call it a hologram or whatever, and everything is an illusion, the body is not real, whatever, but still the 3D reality is intermingled, right? It's connected. Now if you are rowing your boat against the water current, right, you will face chaos, you will face blockages. That's what I'm getting. Blockages, difficulties. It's like an adventure. And you'll have to keep rising up despite the odds, which are definitely set against you. Because that is how the Matrix is designed. There's nothing new about it. What I'm telling you, you know this too. Anyway, the Matrix that carries what is reborn. So she's holding the Ankh. Yeah, that's life. But what kind of life? And yes, starseeds are here on a mission, right? The mission is existence alone. Because starseeds will keep ascending in their consciousness. At some point in their life, they will wake up and, you know, the energy goes on. But the thing is, when you talk about the mission of the starseed, what is it? I don't see a lot of people talking about it. What is it? What is the mission actually? Believe me, half of it is just you breathing here in this realm. And of course, since the energy that you carry, the very DNA actually, is such that regardless of the nature of your work, what it is that you do, you living, breathing here is serving a purpose. So just living is a mission in itself because everything is sort of like set against how your soul was primed. I'm hearing was primed, the energy that you're used to. And when you are thrown in the 3D realm and the darkness and the chaos of it all, it causes so much difficulty, pain. I'm hearing paranoia, confusion, and all these beings trying to grab you in the astral and in the living reality, and you keep it moving. You keep it moving, you keep transmuting, especially with Imhotep there. You keep working through it, right? Just through your experiences, just through your everyday interaction, just through basically everything. It's not a coincidence that we have two final cards, one from the fire family, one from the moon family. And I just noticed this is the second card in the moon family, and this is the final card in the moon family. This is the first card in the fire family, and this is the final card in the fire family. So we have fire and moon. That's again masculine and feminine energy here. But with the fire being the ace, it's like it's coming into your yang element, which kind of makes sense with this energy. And even when it comes to the yin element, the yin card, the very yin card that we have here has a crocodile there, which is, for me personally, it's a yang element, though it is connected to the divine feminine energy, especially when it comes to the energy of the primordial goddess. Okay, let's see. But you see, this is a good card for the 3D aspects of things. So it comes when it comes to like your assets, your money, your career, your finances, your whatever it is that you want to see grow when it comes to the tangible elements of it all, is good for that. It is connected to abundance too, that way. But at the soul level, like no matter what is given to you in this world, it's not worth it, basically. Especially the more soul work you do and you recognize who you really are and what you're doing here, you understand. You understand certain things that kind of causes a level of depersonalization, if I'm being honest. Anyway, so she was a beneficent netter and appears in the Book of the Dead as a kind guardian of the dead in the Duat. Mhm. Many of her statues have been found in tombs where she accompanies the mummies, leaning over her emblematic note as the image of brooding life, fulfilling her role as the most ancient genetrix of the gods. She is invoked, O Api, mother of Unas, give thou thy breast to this Unas, in order that he may convey it to his mouth, and what he may suck milk therefrom. I mean, why did they have to like phrase it like that? It's creepy. The crocodile behind her is a form of the god Sobek, another creature known for its voracious appetite, a Scythian animal personifying darkness and death. Its name was derived from a root that signifies to collect. To collect. See, materialism is highlighted a little bit. And some of you are reaching the point where you're recognizing like who you are, where you're coming from, and the mission, the very mission. What is this mission? Yes, it's your existence alone. And many of you are. See, it is helping your own evolution too at a level. It is, of course. But the thing is, the mission is kind of, it's almost like you have to do regular upkeep when it comes to your energetics, which, of course, due to soul amnesia, you don't know that because that's how the matrix is set up here, thanks to the Sethians and the Nodis, Polarian energies highlighted here. See, mm, you can kind of think of them as negative aliens because the entire game is kind of about the genetics of it all and the survival of certain beings. They are doing all this because they want to survive. They want their race to persist, to exist, to procreate, to not go extinct because the negative beings who are causing the chaos, who have kind of like trapped a certain essence of the source energy. So they harvest it, yes, but that's not the full story. That's not all. Because this parasitic behavior is not going to propagate their race. It's only going to sustain only for so long, right? Because due to the guardians being super active, the necks are very much aware, super aware that it's only a matter of time. Also, it's only a matter of time that the star seeds awaken at some point or the other because the switch is always flipped. There is not a single star seed on earth who is beyond redemption and also beyond awakening. You can like really, really lose yourself and still be able to find yourself and work through whatever it is that you've picked up. It requires a lot of deconditioning, yeah. But the way the nature of your reality is such, you cannot be lost for too long. You'll always find your way back home, and it's you. You are your home. Again, it is about who you are. Your origin is ancient. Your consciousness is ancient. All right. So, Sobek's name was derived from the root that signifies to collect or bring together, and it was believed to gather together that which had been separated by the evil power of Set. What am I saying? And to give a new constitution and life to the elements which had been severed by death. No matter how dark it gets, you'll always work through it. And I'm not saying this is how it is supposed to be or this is how it is going to be. Like, not at all. Nope. The energy is shifting drastically, and you'll see, especially with Chemtef showing there. Because, see, with the lunar energy, yes, it's all this benevolence and all of that too, and the divine feminine energy at play. Good. But with the lunar energy being super active, the shadow of the lunar energy is intense, especially because it takes a hit on your mental health. Dark side of the moon is creepy. Honestly, it's creepy. There's a reason why it is tightly locked in like that because it's basically it's a base. It's a negative alien base. I keep saying this, and I stand on it. It's also what is causing the dissension of this planet, and I think I was talking about this, but yeah. So there's a parallel Earth. There's an inner Earth. The descending Earth is going to become a ghost earth of a kind, a shell of itself. And then, of course, there is a higher earth, the 5D earth. also called Tara. Tara. As the elements were reconstituted by Sobek, so they were gestated and given birth by Apith, who is continually multiplying life upon the earth. And with the stars being there, some of you, of course, you have. I'm getting type 3 indigo energy here. Some of you, you're indigos, yes. You're almost like I'm getting half Anunnaki, half Lyran energy. And when I say Anunnaki, it's not the light Anunnaki. So yeah, the Nephilim type. So yeah, there's a darkness within you, which is present in your very DNA, to be honest. And see, this is the nature of starseeds, most starseeds, to be honest, because you have multiple origins and one can be highlighted and whatever. But the thing is, if you're caught up in the Earth's cycle of reincarnation, there's a reason for that. It does require a level of dissension, which would explain all the dogmatic fall, fall of mankind and stuff, Anyway, but the thing is, if you're an angel, and you know this, right? You know this. Just look at the Jungian concept, and if you understand a bit of psychology, you know that if you are this light being, then of course shadow is strong too. Otherwise, how is it going to be integration? Integration is not something that is like, it just dissolves and vanishes. No. Integration is reaching that healthy point where there is harmony, equilibrium is achieved, and one is not overpowered by the other. And you're able to function from a space which is peaceful to your own being as well as whoever who comes in contact with you. It's very easy to kind of like judge people outside of us. We often forget that. We often don't pay attention to how it is somehow present in our own signature, in our own print. Also, judgment. Judgment needs to be looked at. Look into the deeper concepts of ego. Alright, Imhotep. By the way, the meaning of this card is connected to the multiplication of your assets, pregnancy, be it an actual child or like you're starting something brand new, a project, a move, a new job, whatever it is. A return to the still center. Yeah, that's what I'm telling, integration. That's what it is about. Return to that still center, that 0 point. The center, especially like, it's reminding me of that card from the Mayan deck, the Adventurer's Quest, where it's like the crossroad, like there's a cross, right? And in the middle of it all is your home. It's you, and all these four energies are coming in together. Integration from all aspects of your own being. So this is connected to the soul aspects of you. All right, so you are retrieving many parts of you. Kind of makes sense again with that. It is connected to the flares, but not just that. There's a lot that's going on. You're being charged up. You're being charged up, beamed up almost. Okay, weird message coming in, but it is for someone. All right, so this is for my ladies. All right, so if you had a pregnancy at some point in your life, and let's just say uh, it turned out to be a phantom pregnancy, or it turned out to be out of nowhere, and like 3 months into it, you kind of got to know, or again, if it is something where you lost the baby, then first of all, if you feel it's your mistake or there's any guilt of that nature, you have to let go of all of that. It's not at all your fault. Also, work on that. Um, like, if you're still carrying the pain, you have to work on that. Okay. But the thing is, some of you, if you can relate to this message, then there's more to that pregnancy. It is connected to a contract that you made at the soul level, of course, which you are not aware of. But if you go, like, okay, so if you have some trauma attached to pregnancy and you really need answers, hypnosis could help you. But I feel like often we forget all this, and we're meant to, because it is required when it comes to the human existence of it all. There are certain energies, certain messages that the human experience cannot stand. So the veil is in place for a reason. But if you are, let's just say you already have, you have some memory, and weird flashes coming in or seeing weird dreams, astral activity connected to the pregnancy, that is if there was one, and you really need answers, hypnosis could help you. But I would suggest, personally, if you want my advice, I would say don't go looking for answers. But okay, I think Spirit's like, it's all right to look for answers, so you can look for answers. It is connected to the contract that you made at some point. So if you understand the negative aliens and how they function, and when I say negative, you guys, come on, these entities, they're really working with humans, even the negative ones, mostly the negative ones, to be honest. They're everywhere, they're in control of everything. But the thing is, we look at it as something evil and something like bad and something to overcome and all that, which is true at some level. That's true. But the thing is, if you actually understand their story, they're just trying to survive. They're desperate. It's that sort of energy. And even when it comes to them, they are evolved beings at some point. They're evolved. They're ancient. So I don't know how to put it in word, because I don't want to make a case for them, because whatever it is that they're doing is, it's not justified, not at all. But what I'm trying to tell here is, don't get caught up in us versus them, because some of you, you're actually helping these beings, because there are many, even in their sect, who are doing things differently. So if there is a bunch of them who are thugs and thieves and abductors, kidnappers, then there's a bunch who, these people are trying to do things differently. So they actually have contracts with humans, especially really ascended ancient beings, star-seeded humans. Believe it or not, It's like it's a choice that you have made at some level. So it is connected to that. And maybe you know this. And if this is something that you know for sure is that you will never ever deal with them at any point in your life, that cool, fine. Then this is not a message for you. But what I want to say here is, we can make it all about, okay, Illuminati and the Anunnakis and Nephilims, and they're bad and we are good, and they're this and we are that. We can make it about all of that, but actually, from the higher perspective, it's not that black and white. Even when it comes to the guardian races, why do you think they haven't taken these people out? Because there is this aspect of free will and freedom which is respected. So they do things differently. Otherwise, if violence and just giving tit for tat is the answer to everything, then this issue would have been solved long ago, that the humanity is dealing with. But it's not that black and white for a reason. Because remember, there is this higher version of Earth itself. So in a way, the present humans are also sort of like fallen in nature. And this fall has taken place in the DNA. And it is the way of the word, I'm hearing way of the universe. It happens. We kind of get cut off from the cosmic tree. But the thing is, humans, regardless of the fall, they are still very much connected to the cosmic tree. But there are certain beings who are desperate, they are cut off from the cosmic tree. So their direct connection to the source is sort of cut off that way. It's not so much about soul harvesting or anything of that nature. Because, see, when you understand the nature of extraterrestrial existence, it's all higher level of advanced technology. We are very proud of innovation and whatever. Half of it is alien technology. And innovation died long ago. Like, there is nothing more here to innovate, all right? Like, look at the research, okay? There's nothing new that is really happening. Whatever new is there is just like, you have no idea where it's coming from. But yeah, innovation died long ago. And whatever innovation is at play, all these powerful people, they are in cahoots with these so-called negative aliens entities. And do not, like, I don't know how to explain this. Some of you, like, you have to kind of like differentiate. You have to become discerning when it comes to differentiating the energy itself, okay? So many, it's very easy to kind of like get confused when it comes to archons, demons, as well as the negative aliens. I mean, they can share a signature which is okay, darkness, but they're very different. The original blueprint is different. Whatever they're desperate for is different. With the negative aliens, it's more so about experimentation with the DNA itself, because they want to splice it up with your DNA and kind of like, create beings where their survival, the survival of their race is taken care of. With archons, it's more so about the loosh energy, which you can kind of relate to as of like the harvesting of the soul or whatever. It's really not that though. since we are all connected to that cosmic tree. So, except for the ones who have actually, ex- like, they have disconnected their own time portal from the tree. So, yeah, it has taken a hit when it comes to their propagation itself. Because if your branches, the branch on the tree, if your branch is sort of cut off, drying up, withering away. I'm literally hearing that song, Withering Away. It's by Lamb of God. I'm hearing another one, Descending by Lamb of God. Both these songs coming in. So they are desperate, yeah? They're desperate. It's multi-layered. It's not just one thing that is going on here on Earth. That is why these possibilities are present here. Bunch of people will be ascending, will be saying bye. Like literally they'll be going off, right? And many are going to be stuck in the phantom earth because descending. That is why what you're being asked to do is focus on transmutation more than anything. Transmutation, because see, Apit is looking with her ankhs, she's looking at the future. Imhotep is looking at the past, and it's like transmute all the pain, all the suffering, all that darkness that was thrown at you in this reincarnation here on earth. That's what your mission is. And if you were expecting something like, okay, that one moment when everything is going to make sense, it's not like that. Every moment counts. And even if that one moment is to come, it will come. But you shouldn't be waiting for it. And I don't know how to explain this. It's like, it's all about the power of now. Now, everything is happening all at once. So it's always about the now. Because, see, even when it comes to your reincarnation, it's not linear. You're present here. A part of you is present in another reality, another part in another reality. And of course, there is this center point, there's this 0 point where you are connected to your soul essence. First of all, with your own self, and also when it comes to your own soul matrix, your soul family. And the soul family is highlighted because with the cluster of the stars there, it's reminding me at least 5 people coming in, six actually, but one is going to be sort of like a romantic partner, but a very, very high level of a soulmate connection. And then there are five who are most likely, friends, business partners, workmates, whatever. But yes, six new energies are trying to come into your life, which is only going to make your life easier. And whoever you're coming in contact with, they will make themselves really known, and it will be hard to miss this sort of connection because it's serving each one of you, right, through the contact. So that is the contact that is being made this year, and it will be very healing, very, very healing, soothing. It is going to bring soothing. Also, I feel like a lot of physical healing is taking place here. Like, of course, deep cellular changes are at play here. So let's look at Imhotep. Imhotep, Akkad. Akkad. The power of healing, the healer itself. Who heals the healer? The healer. So he's the god of healing and medicine. He watched over all who practiced the sciences of medicine and magic. Aromatherapy, that's what this card gives me. Aromatherapy, herbs, and crystals, energy work. Master of works. He is also connected to the god Asclepius. Asclepius. I think the Greek god of medicine. Yeah, it's like the same caduceus energy. Also, it's connected to Chiron. I think Chiron is conjunct the North Node right now, isn't it? And I think the North Node is where? I think it's in Aries. Hmm. Yeah. Sun energy, huh? Collective healing is taking a place, like not just the star seeds, even the earth seeds. And this is reminding me of that purge energy that came in, kind of makes sense with all the spikes and dips in the Schumann resonance as well as the flares coming in. And I told you about the X flare and the M flare. The stool, the this looks like M to me. It's like sitting on the stool. Alrighty. So a lot of healing has already taken place. A lot of transmutation has already taken place. Why was I not able to say that word? Transmutation, you guys. All right. All right. Let's look at Chemtef. 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 Crazy, crazy, crazy. The eternal continuity of creative power, and at the same time, the past and future. Aeons. What did I tell you guys? It's talking about the mythical time as well as what did I tell you? Like your reincarnation is not linear to time, it's all circular, it's all happening all at once, especially when you feel like, you're really disconnected from your so-called twin. There's a reason for that. Because okay, I will do another reading for that one. Let's just see. Why can't I find this card? Because I'm babbling so much. Immortality, it says. Oh, this is that card about the bull of his mother. It's reminding me of Uranus and Taurus. Something has fulfilled its time and is no longer necessary. Oh, that's why the twin energy came in like that. Some of you, yeah, because I asked this card for blessings. This card showed up in the blessing area. So, yeah. And also, it's also a return of something that was gone, that you thought was gone. So, again, Spirit is always doing this to me. Anyway, continuity of life, renewal of energy, which is definitely here. And then we have the creative essence of it all, with Ta being there. So a lot is in your hands, but of course you are really on a divine mission and on divine timing and all of that too. So yeah, this is true and that is true too for you guys. Let me see what else Spirit shows. What else? What else? One card fell here. Skunk and Magnolia with protection. Okay. And that's the sun card. No, sorry, the word card here. Hmm. What else? Now, cool. We got two. Says home. And what I was, and the four birch poles. And I was telling you about the four energy, right? From the, like you at the center and the four energies coming in, which anyway, it's connected to that too. Bashfulness. This card keeps coming up, opossum and peony. But this is more so about why it is happening, right? So why it is happening is because some of you have been selling yourself short. You have been underestimating your own self, and all of that is leaving your system, definitely leaving your system. And you are finding a treasure within your own being, where now your own protective mechanisms, which are coming from a very healthy place, by the way. It's not because you're traumatized, so that is why you're being paranoid or stuff like that. It's not that. It's more so like your the right instincts, the right protective instincts are at play. So you just really want to protect yourself. Maybe some of you feel like you want to protect your younger self from certain energies. And I mean, you can heal it. I would say that. You can heal it through Reiki, by the way. You can send Reiki. That's the energy of quantum, right? The quantum energy is such that you can heal your past, you can heal your future, not just the present. So there's that. Also, intentionally, you can try doing that too. Heal certain moments, I would say, that really, really affected you, which kind of like distorted your view of your own being, where you forgot to look at yourself and look at your own beauty. And with the hair and the oak, we have new opportunities, which kind of totally tracks with Chemtep being there, because Chemtep is all about new beginnings, immortality, solidity in the material. So yeah, material abundance is definitely highlighted here. Let's see, what else do we need to know from this deck? Spirit. I'm also getting, like, because the twin energy came in, some of you, whoever you thought was your twin, turns out they're not. Surprise. And I don't know, some of you are finding that. Some of you, you're saying bye to the whole twin dynamic. So there's that too. Alright. And those of you who are in a relationship, a happy relationship, I do see it growing stronger. Just one. Final. Adventures. I love this card whenever it shows up. Adventures, new opportunities, immortality, thriving. I'm telling you, I do see some of you traveling, traveling, reaching for new heights with the giraffe being there, going to places you never thought. Look who's underneath, the Fool. All right, let's see. What else, Spirit? Clarify the adventures. Wow, the element of earth. I'm telling you, solidity, material abundance. You're being taken care of. Element of air. Two elements here, you guys. Work your magic, I'm hearing. Work your magic. Because that dude is not just about healing, or if magic is at play with his energy being there. I'm going to pull some angel numbers. I got this new deck. This was a digital purchase from Etsy. It's pretty cool. I got a few decks and I finally got the printout, but oh my god, I got some quotes, right? This deck full of quotes, and I thought because this person is selling really cool decks, so I thought it must be nice. Like, I'd really trusted because there were more than 100 quotes, so I did not go through all. And I got the printout, and then I noticed, oh my god, there are many quotes by Andrew Tate and that guy, the dark psychology guy, Robert Greene, and Jordan Peterson. I don't mind Peterson because I like his works, but Andrew Tate, no thanks. But yeah, there's a lot of that, and I think I have to like get rid of almost half of it. And I really wanted to, but Spirit was like, "What is this behavior? Why are you judging?" And it made me think about it actually. And I was like, yeah, why am I judging this person? Who am I to judge? I don't know what's his reality. And not that I follow what he's up to or whatever. I really don't know much about him, to be honest. It's just that I don't like his energy. Like when I look at his face, it's like there's something not right. Also, like I judge people who switch religions because you're only supposed to transcend dogma. You're not supposed to like jump from one camp to another camp. That is just like I can never respect anyone like that. That's my personal opinion. But then Spirit is like, even then, maybe this person actually has something to say. And then it went. I went like into the zone where I was like, basically, I think I had a mini awakening or something. And Spirit was just like, you have to listen to people you do not agree with. And it did not sit right with me, to be honest. It did not until it did. I was like, okay, but like, can I not use his codes? Spirit's like, why not? And so I'm just going to avoid that deck for as long as possible until the day I really feel like I should like pull it out. So there's that, yeah, tiny bit about my own struggles. Yeah, I'm being humbled in ways. Spirit's like, why do you judge? And I'm like, why not? But yeah, I know I'm being taught a lesson here. So see how it fits into your own life, this little story. Are you ignoring certain people who could have a point? Because honestly, if someone asks me, why do you hate him? Like one of I don't hate him. I don't really have such strong emotions for people I don't know personally. But the thing is, I really cannot pinpoint as to why I don't like. It's just his face, I guess, and that's what. And people have asked me like, why not? Some men have asked me, I'm like, why are you into that? Because basically, I kind of associate him with the red pill community, where they're spilling. But then again, some people have shared some stuff where whatever he's saying makes sense, and but then again, I'm judging him because of his personal choices. And then there's this whole thing that went down with Greta. Well, I don't really know how to make sense of these things, to be honest, because it requires becoming very invested, and it requires a bit of research. I don't think I have time for that. And with Greta, I mean, it kind of made me laugh. Whatever happened when he got like, it's funny. But even her, she's also like, that's also like a problem. The climate thing, I do not fully connect with the climate change energy. Like, again, there's something wonky about it. I try to keep an open mind, but it's just like intuitively, if I feel something is not right there, I don't pay too much attention to it. But then certain times spirit just uses certain examples and stuff in a way where it's like maybe perhaps you dismiss certain things too quickly, and my guides they have been really telling me to not do that. And honestly, it's sort of like it gives me a headache a little bit. I don't know why I'm sharing this, but that's what it is. It's like, what? Like, do I really have to? And Spurs is like, no. Now we're going to really work with your, you know, hard as opinions, because those are rooted in judgment, and you're not supposed to be judging people. Uh, Seriously, I think I'll just work through it. But yeah, let's pull some angel numbers. I really don't know what I just ranted, but seriously, guys, apply it to whichever area this resonates with. This little story. Celebrity culture is going to take a hit, massive hit, with this Pluto cycle. Oh, look at that, 666, talking about Andrew Tate, and we got the number 666. Why am I being like that? Okay. That's actually a good number. Love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, self love. Reflect. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. Seriously, that's exactly what I've been talking about. Unexpected developments and these tiny little things where these are my personal opinions and judgments or whatever. It's not like I'm asking anybody to agree with me. But Spirit is like, but why do you have these strong opinions? Excuse me? I don't know what is going on. I think another ego that is what is being ignited. Anyway, so this is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift toward greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. I mean, my opinions are kind of rooted in my feelings, but to be honest, it's really not, because I don't have, like, yeah, like I don't actually have a reason when to kind of like dismiss these people I've been talking about, be it Greta or Andrew Tate. I'm pretty sure they have their reason for whatever it is that they're doing or whatever, even, and I don't have to agree with it. Also, I don't have to pay too much attention to it, but Spirit is still like reflect more. I don't know why. Anyway, mindset. Wow. New outlook, progress, inspiration, education, self reliance, direction, goals. Changing your viewpoint. I was seriously, I was about to say viewpoint. Pint. I think it's pint of beer. Yeah. Changing your viewpoint. Wow, again, viewpoint. Pint. View. Maybe necessary if you want to achieve your goals. The message of angel number 313 is that you can start moving in a new direction simply by shifting how you look at or handle a problem. Taking initiative underneath. Just take 666, you guys. The first time I pull a card from this deck, and we're getting 666. The infamous number of the beast, though I don't think so it is. It's really not. I think number of the beast is more so 619. Buyaka Buyaka. Rey Mysterio coming in. Anyway, so yeah. Alright, what else do we need to know? No tarot? Why didn't I pull any tarot? Let's pull some tarot. Oh, already an hour in. I really have no idea what I've been talking about at this point. Honestly, like I don't know anything. Alright, Spirit, what do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Oh my god, you guys are gonna make this up. The devil with the 666. What is going on? Hmm. Some of you, the practices that you were dabbling in, the some of you, you do practice magic, but the nature of it, there is something to reflect there. Okay. Yeah. Be discerning. The packs you make, the energy you invest, the things that you do. Make sure your integrity is not compromised. What is this? Knight of Cups. I do feel like this is the kind of energy that is coming in. Tempting. Mm. You have the lion here. Mission. It says mission. Haha, hell. This is that card, right? The haha card. It says the God of Trinity. Protects against slander and impious people. Impious people? What does that even mean? Is it connected to imp? I don't think so. It's a very nice word to call someone impious. What does it mean? Let me see. I hope it's not that because I revoke that. Okay, let me see. Impious, impious. Is it impious like pious? Impious. Impious. Wicked, ungodly, unholy. Hmm. Okay, so it's from the pious. Hmm. People who are not pious. Why did I go there? That what if it's connected to imps? No, no, no. Mission. Seriously, the way my mind works sometimes is like, again, you guys, I really see someone coming in and it will be an instant connect, the kind of connection that will make you want to run. You will, yeah, you will just like take a U-turn and run. That's sort of energy. But whoever it is, of course, they are part of your soul family. But the connection is going to actually bring in certain themes. It is going to highlight certain themes where the way you will be connecting, the way you will be interacting, there will be something very practical about it, and especially the devil card. So the devil card is a lot of things, sure, but when it comes to the material aspects of things, which I do kind of associate with the Apit card here, because see, Sobek is kind of considered the darkness of it all, right? But we do need this Luciferian energy, right? It's sort of like how the Matrix is designed. He's sort of like a light bringer in a way, but the energy is always, it's like this double-edged sword. So discernment is the thing that helps. I do see you guys like taking a U-turn and running because whatever this is going to first of all ignite passion, a lot of passion, temptation, and you'd want to like, more so I feel like whoever is coming in, they would want to like, they would overwhelm you in one way or the other. I do see somebody just like bouncing, but this will also promote healing because you'll kind of realize that this is the This is exactly what you need right now. Whenever this comes in, especially the lion energy showing up here, it's like whoever this is, no matter how they show up, intuitively, you know that there's a match, and that will again cause overwhelm. So it's like it's not just passion, temptation, and basic instincts, being ignited. It's not just that. It's also like the safety can also cause some sort of uncomfortable emotions to rise up because of how safe this person makes you feel. And there'll be to and fro, back and forth, a little bit of that. But this union, this connection, this friendship, this partnership, this is going to be a revelation of a sort. What is this? Tell me more about it, Spirit. Also, again, I do see big increase in your money. The moon, absolutely. This is the energy which I'm picking up from this card itself, because that's the moon and the devil energy is present there, and she's all about multiplicity of your assets. And you guys, that's Gabriel. Now, see, Gabriel, yeah, and even Samael, they're angels, yeah, but actually, who are they? In my dictionary, they are the Anunnakis. This deck is the Anunnaki deck called the Angel deck. So yeah, higher light beings, 11 dimensional. But I do have Lyran presence here. Again, this is taking me back to indigo energy. Whoever your person is, whoever this is, whoever is coming in, they are indigo as well as. So I'm getting this energy of half angel, half devil in human terms. But yeah, it's like this. It's like it's a match because some of you also have Nephilim codes as well as Oraphim codes. So, you're always at war with your own being, but the light is always prevalent, is always winning, is always making place for more light. And that is the mission here. And that requires cycles of transmutation, revelation, purge, rejuvenation. And all of this is an adventure if you look at it from a higher perspective. Did the energy of Chiron come in? It's taking me to the North Node energy, the element of Earth, which is in the Aries sign. By the time North Node moves into an Earth sign, which would be, I don't know, Capricorn, your whole life will be drastically different. Anyway, what else? What else do we need to know? Oh, see, it says divine revelation. Reveals messages, has the power to destroy. And look at him. He's looking at Samael, who's kind of like running away with his tail between his legs. Sort of like, see you later, alligator. Okay. It says severity of God and says God is my strength. And here it says the God of Trinity. See, three energy is very strong. Indigo, Lyran, and Andromeda. I'm hearing Andromeda. Oh, it kind of makes sense with the 666. That's Andromeda energy because 6 is the Venusian number. This is also six. Andromeda. So yeah, 11D beings, sure, but see, you're resting on top of the 12D being. That's what I'm getting here. That's the 12D lion energy. The Riddler, I'm getting the Riddler. Sphinx. What else? What is this? Yeah, that's it. No more cards after this. Promise. Three of Pentacles here. Can I make this up? Finding your soul family. Look at that. Three of Cups. I cannot make this up, you guys. What did I tell you? See, 3-3. That's a six again. And 3-3 is you guys. Your abandonment wounds are being healed. Also, like the shifts that are taking place in your material reality, it's exponential. It basically says fame and renown influences commerce, voyages, and what great discoveries. Kind of reminds me of a Jesus figure, crucifixion. Why is that baby like that? It's a cherubim, I guess. And there's a solar disc with the feathers, just kind of like this. Very similar imagery. Look at that. I hope you guys can see it, right? Here, with the solar disc and the angel wings. Here, solar disc, wings. And it says the right hand of God, and that's a master number again, 22 and 33. We saw that too, right? Your mental health is being taken care of, protected against sorrows, suffering, pain, especially the emotional kind that is leaving your body. This is purification with all the flames around him, and you're being reborn. This is reborn. Oh my god, this imagery again, the crossroad energy, you guys. You're here at the center of it all, and these four energies are highlighted. Deep transmutation, deep transmutation. And with the seven flames here, this is like your chakra system is ignited. And now I think your higher chakras are going to be worked upon. So yeah, prepare for adventures because I see many of those coming in. That's all I see. I hope this is helpful. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.